Former President Donald Trump is now a convicted felon. He is the first ever former U.S. president to be convicted of a crime. This afternoon, a jury in New York City determined he conducted business fraud in a scheme to illegally influence the 2016 election through a hush money payment to an adult film star. Shortly after the verdict, the former president called the trial rigged and disgraceful. Fox's Connor Hansen reports from New York.
With today's verdict, former President Donald Trump was not only convicted on 34 felony counts, he also made history, becoming the first former U.S. president to be convicted of a crime.
This was a rigged, disgraceful trial.
Minutes after 12 jurors found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 counts, the former president delivering a message to the American people.
It's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution.
Trump, who was indicted in connection with a hush money payment to an adult film star ahead of the 2016 presidential election, now faces a maximum sentence of 4 years in prison.
There were people who clearly were thrilled by the result, and there were people that will be very sad by it. I was saddened to watch it. I disagree with this verdict.
Jurors reaching their conclusion after asking the judge overseeing the trial to review testimony from David Pecker and Michael Cohen, as well as directions guiding deliberations.
While this defendant may be unlike any other in American history, we arrived at this trial and ultimately today at this verdict in the same manner as every other case that comes through the courtroom doors, by following the facts and the law, and doing so without fear or favor.
Despite the verdict, neither the conviction nor any sentence prevents Trump from running for president.
The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people, and they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here.
Trump's sentencing was set for July 11th. That's just 4 days before the start of the Republican National Convention. In New York, Connor Hansen, Fox 4 News.
Governor Greg Abbott is among the Trump supporters sharing reaction. He posted online, "This was a sham show trial. The kangaroo court will never stand on appeal. Americans deserve better than a sitting U.S. president weaponizing our justice system against a political opponent, all to win an election. We must fire Joe Biden in November." Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton posting on X, "From the beginning of this sham trial, I stood by President Trump, and my support for him is stronger than ever. As Attorney General of Texas, I will unleash every tool at my disposal to fight this blatant corruption and political persecution spewing from New York and the Biden administration." President Biden did not directly react to the verdict, though he did post on X on his personal account, "There's only one way to keep Donald Trump out of the Oval Office, at the ballot box," with a link to donate to his campaign. A statement from his campaign's communications director offered the same sentiment.